So I've been making some videos and stuff lately, and I'm just kind of disappointed because I was thinking I would get more people interested in what is going on with the Lisa Marie, and people would be giving generously with the super chats and the PayPal's and the secret monies to Elvis travels and stuff, but people are not coming through like I thought they would. But I'm don't really think the rig is that close to being done. Rosie says it's done. She said it was going to be a very nice restoration, but she has only done the inside of the rig. I am still waiting for the motor and the transmission because you cannot have a nice rig. She's done a lot of work. I mean, we both have put a lot of time in. Me mostly being like a supervisor to make sure she's doing it correctly because I am a man. I am the alpha male, in case you have forgotten, because you trolls obviously forget that I am the alpha male. Did you forget? But anyways, I was telling her today how to do the LED lights and stuff because I want to be cool like Whiskey OG, but I want my lights to be better because they'll be better because they belong to me. They might be the same exact brand, but because they are my lights, they'll be that much better. But we are putting in the way cool disco lights in the Lisa Marie, but the rig is not even close to being ready. I was thinking I needed a complete motor rebuild. Go through all the parts of the motor and put in the new parts that would replace the old parts to make it like a brand new motor. She says she has experience doing that too. She hasn't done it for a long time, but I said she should probably do it. She's already taken a long time, so I don't know if I really want to wait around for her to do the motor or not. It would be good if she did the motor because it has a lot of miles on that motor and it has gone up and down a lot of hills. So I think the brakes probably need working and the transmission and the motor. It would be good just to do everything as close to new as can be. And I was out talking to the guy at the 7-Eleven. Sometimes she does not understand. I do not go to bed as early as she does. Sometimes I am watching things on my phone or I am just kind of nervously pacing back and forth and I get hungry. So I go over to the nearby 7-Eleven and get a couple of the hot dogs, the nice shiny dogs on there with, the nice bun and some ketchup and mustard. And they don't have the bubble Ganoush like I like, but sometimes one of those, or sometimes two of those hot dogs, really, let's be honest, three, they really kind of satisfy, especially when it's been a long time of cooking outside and stuff. And I was so jacked up when that fireman showed up and made us put out the fire. I know it was one of you trolls, and I will break the troll when I find out who called on us to the fireman to put out the fire. Now we cannot have fires. It was a very cozy fire and it was very nice, but we cannot have the fires anymore. But I meet this guy. He says he recognizes me because he's in there all the time. He's always asking for money and stuff, and I say, no, I don't have a job either, so I can't help you. Sometimes I buy him a hot dog, and then I have to settle for just two when I really want three. But we are talking about where I am from and what I am doing here and stuff, and I told him about the rebuild on the rig, and he says he knows Rosie very well. But his name is Steve. When I told Rosie about this guy Steve, she says she doesn't know him from Adam. I don't know if Adam is maybe Steve's brother or something. I do not know. She just says she does not know him from Adam. Maybe Adam is Steve's twin and she has difficulty telling them apart. And I asked her that, and she says she does not know this Steve guy who hangs out at the 7-Eleven. But he was very helpful to me. He gave me a top secret map to a top secret pick and pull yard that only him and a couple other people know about. He said, here is a map. He drew it on the paper towel, and they got kind of close to the hot dog grill and kind of got the burn place on there. So he says, yeah, there's an undisclosed road. He told me how many steps to take, and I counted off these steps. And he says, follow the dirt road around, and you'll see there's lots of things. There's a van. that we can probably get some stuff for the rig on. There's a boat right there. I don't really care too much about the boat, but I will look around because he made the place sound pretty cool. So it is Chuchin, but it is where there is nobody. I asked him if there's people out there. He says you might see somebody, maybe one person, but they just kind of do their own thing. So they're not going to bother you. So I said, okay, that's good, because I do not like talking to people because I'm very exclusive. You see on my chats, I've drained the swamp and got rid of all the trolls. And here it was crazy. He says there's a car and a jet ski. And I said, why is there a boat? And he told me what a jet ski was. I thought it was like a plane that had skis for snow. But he said it's like a little motorcycle thing for riding in the water. And I said, oh, that sounds pretty cool. So I was going to go check that out. And then he says there's a new edition. And you can't read it, but it says there is a red car. And he marked off all the places with the X's. So we will see what this looks like. And it should be pretty cool. I am looking forward to doing this chooch on my own and walking by myself. And I don't need any help from Rosie. But if we find something, I will bring her back to the undisclosed pick apart location. Is it pick apart or pull apart? They are the same thing, I guess. I hear people calling them different things. I guess it is whatever. It's a place where you can go and get the parts that you need for your vehicle. So I said, that sounds pretty cool. I am just glad that the thing did not go up in flames entirely. That was kind of scary. And then the guy at the 7-Eleven started yelling at me and Steve for trying to burn down the place. And I said, you don't have to use that kind of language with me. I am an Assyrian king. I do not appreciate that. But he said he would show me to the door. I said, I know how to find my way out of here. But, there was no fire. And, he apologized for getting angry. He understands it was an accident and all is good. So check this out. Here are some little clips that I decided to try to learn how to do some editing. Rosie's been teaching me how. So I am going to edit and show you some of the cool things I saw at the undisclosed pick and part of pool. I do not know what it's called. But you can get all kinds of cool stuff for your vehicles there. Check it out. Wow, this is crazy, man. Look at this. This is a van. It used to be somebody's rig, but this is kind of like a pull-apart place. And I don't know, maybe there's something we can get off here. There's like wires and the steering thing and some hose and stuff. The windshield's not too good, and I don't know, this thing looks like a piece of crap, but I don't know, there might be something I can salvage. Rosie's pretty good at making stuff that works, and she can make like chicken soup out of the chicken poop. So there's a tank. Oh, I wonder if I could use it like a auxiliary gas tank. That would be pretty sweet. Look at this thing, man. It's up on its side like a turtle. I don't know. I don't understand what is going on with this. Wow, this pull apart has everything. They even have boats. I don't like the water though, because I never take a bath or a shower because I'm afraid of the water. But this one has a pretty sweet motor. I think that's the motor or an engine. I don't know the difference. But maybe we can put that in so I can have an auxiliary motor in the rig. This place has a lot of interesting vehicles. You can even get the jet ski that's over there, and this is like some type of luxury sedan, I think. I'm not sure what it is, but it looks like it was used in the destruction derbies. It has all the cool writing on it. I don't know, maybe it was done by Indians. I do not know. This is pretty crazy stuff. Oh, there's a hose. Maybe I could use this hose right here for the rig. For a new water line or something right here. And there's part of a nice seat. And over here is a really nice television. That would be pretty cool for watching TV and stuff. Maybe I can hook that up to my telephone. And I can see the super chats as they come in. That would be really cool, man. That would be really cool. And look, a new tire iron. And this car is like really busted up. I think it belonged to some famous guy who raced it in the Destruction Derby. Look at that. He likes AOC. That is pretty cool. I seen her and she is a good person to vote for, and that's pretty good and stuff. See, it says there AOC and the Yamaha. Wow, that is a pretty nice vehicle right there. Pretty sweet, man. And it looks like they're harvesting the tires. Pretty cool. This place is crazy, man. The Indians have written everywhere. Wow, man, this pull apart place is like a real dump. Wonder if they can use that muffler on the rig. That would be pretty cool. Have like dual exhaust and change the sound so people will not hear the rig when it comes by. Make it like quiet, like a passenger car. This is crazy. This guy, I guess he got mad and pushed the car over when he did not have what he wanted. So I was explaining to Rosie about this undisclosed location of this new place that I found, thanks to my new friend Steve, and it is the pull apart. And I went out there and I showed her what I found and took some pictures and video. And she says, "Marshall, do not go out there again." And she was kind of worried. I go, "Why? What is wrong?" She says, "That is a place where people go and they dump stolen cars." I said, "No, really?" And she said, yeah, like she always says, yeah, Marshall. But those cars there, they were stolen. And I said, "I did not know they were stolen cars. This guy told me it was a new pull apart and they had not put the building up or the fences or anything." And she just laughed and says, "Marshall, you're so crazy, man." And I said, "Well, I don't know. It's like, all I know is it seemed like a good place to get parts for the rig." But she says, "If I am found out there by the police, they will arrest me. And I do not want that. I do not want to be arrested by the police for looking at the pull apart." And I said, "They will not arrest me because I am an alpha male. I am the Assyrian king and I will take them all on." She just said, "Marshall, don't do it. We'll think of something else, so don't do it." I said, "Okay, Rosie." Because she is my mother figure and I respect her, I said I will not go there and I will keep my word to her and to her alone.